my gosh.
Always say you have presence of mind.
Hi guys, welcome to another video. I'm Roselle Ruiz-Noffke, and today I'm gonna be doing like a baking video because I'm gonna be baking banana bread. This is like a healthy, moist banana bread. So if you wanna know how I do it or how I bake that banana bread, then keep on watching. Here's what you're going to need. So anyway, the key to a very like moist and very yummy banana bread is, of course, the key ingredient, which is the banana. Okay, so you have to use the very ripe banana that you can find. Like, you know, as much as possible, it has to be very, very ripe, where, you know, the skin is already turning black. Like it's like it's almost like rotten, like, you know, it's in that borderline where you have to throw it out. But then before that happens, then use the banana and bake it into a banana bread. So that's what I'm gonna use. So as you can see the banana is itself is a bit blackish, yeah, because anyway, what the noise that you can hear in the background, guys, are my kids, so don't worry about them. So today I'm gonna be using three bananas. Okay, so of course the first thing you need to do is mash the banana. Then you put in 2 large eggs. Make sure they're large. And then so we mix it with the banana. By the way, make sure you've preheated your oven to 350 degrees or 350 degrees Fahrenheit or 175 degrees Celsius while you're doing this. So once you've mixed the egg with the banana, then we'll pour in the butter with honey and sugar. Okay, so that's our butter. That's 1/2 cup of butter. I'll mix in the half a cup of sugar. So that's our butter and our brown sugar. I'm just mixing it. I'll pour it in a bowl so I could mix it really well. Okay, so I just transferred the butter and the sugar in a bigger bowl so I could mix it well. And I'm gonna add in the 1/4 cup of honey. I used Manuka honey because Manuka honey is so much healthier than any other honey. This is the 300 mgo Manuka honey actually. Okay, so I'll mix it even more. Because it's just so much healthier. This is the honey that I use. It's 100% Australian Manuka honey. So once I've mixed this really well, I'm gonna add this to the banana egg mixture. So I think that should be fine. So I'm adding it now. Hang on, let me just scrape the rest of this. Okay. And now I'm gonna mix it here. You have to mix it well now before you add the dry ingredients, because once you've added the dry ingredients, you don't really want to over mix it. So I think that's fine. Once that's done, then you add the rest of the wet ingredients, which is half a teaspoon of vanilla. Let me just get my measuring spoon. Okay, so that's half a teaspoon of vanilla. Okay, so now we're gonna move on to the dry ingredients. So once we've mixed that really well, we're gonna strain them. Okay, we're gonna strain the dry ingredients. So I'm gonna put in 3/4 of a cup of all-purpose flour and another 3/4 of a cup of almond meal, that I used, and then 1 teaspoon of baking soda, half a teaspoon of baking powder. Just use half a teaspoon of cinnamon, and then we'll do this. Oh, sorry, I just have to add that salt too. This is just half a teaspoon of salt. And then you just mix it. Using a spatula this time. So you don't want to over mix it. And this time you can add 1 cup of walnuts, so it will be nutty or fruity banana bread, because I'm also adding half a cup of sultanas. I love sultanas. You can add like chocolate chips if you want, but that's gonna be too sweet, I think, so it's not gonna be that healthy anymore. So I'll only add the walnuts and the sultanas. And so now after I've mixed all of this, I mix everything, I'll transfer this into a loaf pan. Okay, loaf pan that I'm gonna be using. You can grease this with butter, or just put use like a baking paper, put that on top of that one, like put it on there, and then you just add the butter. So in that way, your butter will not stick, or the bread will not stick on the pan. Okay, so I'll just do that. If you want, you can cut the edges if you want, but it's alright if it's not as perfect either. Okay, so I'm gonna pour in the butter into the loaf pan. And you have to bake this for like 55 to 60 minutes, depending on your oven, actually. So you just have to test it out. You have to stick like the toothpick or skewer, and if it comes out clean, then it means it's cooked. Okay, so once you put the batter in the pan, you can put some walnuts on top for toppings, Yeah, so that's what I'm gonna do. Oops, sorry. I like something crunchy or something that, you know, this some texture in a banana bread, not just plain banana bread. That's why I put a lot of, like, you know, like put sultanas or walnuts as much as I want. Yep. So that should be fine. Okay, and now I'm gonna put this in the oven. Okay, so cook it for 55 minutes, and we'll check it once the alarm goes off, then we'll check it out. Okay, so that's how easy it is. So we just have to wait when it gets cooked, and I'll show you how moist it's gonna be. Okay, while I'm making the banana or baking the banana bread, my daughter Gabby was very tired and she just fell asleep with my daughter Lizzie. She fell asleep with my daughter Lizzie. She looks so cute. Oh, poor Baba. She must be very tired while waiting for me to finish baking, you know. It took me so long, so yeah, she just fell asleep. Okay, so here's the banana bread. I've taken it out of the oven now, so I'll just quickly check it by inserting a skewer or toothpick maybe. If it comes out clean, it means it's cooked. It's pretty clean. Yeah, it's clean actually. It's just the walnut, the topping walnut that's sticking on the skewer, so that's pretty clean. So that means it's already cooked. So I'm just gonna let this sit for like maybe 5 or 10 minutes before I'll cut it. Okay. Gosh,
Say you have presence of mind.
For you guys, you know what? The cake is a success. Like, it's moist, as I've told you, as I promised that it would come out. But something happened, and I'm very, very upset about myself because I cooled it down over here in the over under our stove top, and I just tried to pull it up, like, out of the pan by just what do you call this, holding the paper, I mean the baking paper. And as I pulled it out of that pan, I dropped it.
No!
And so the banana bread, I dropped it on the floor, and look at what happened now. Oh, I'm so upset about myself. I told you it's gonna be a very yummy cake. See? I mean bread. It's a very moist banana bread. Oh, but it's just because it got wrecked because I dropped it, and so it's wrecked now.
It's still yummy.
Yeah, it's still yummy. So anyway, I'll quickly slice because there's still a big part that's left. I'll just slice it and then really show it to you guys. Okay. So that's the perfect slice. That's the very end though, so, and I like that. That's the best part. Anyway, I hope you enjoy watching this video, and if you do, please hit the thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, and see you next time, guys. Bye.